2 is the same as 16 times 2, and 18 is the same as 9 times 2. Now that's just the same as root 16 times root 2. Well, root 16 is just 4, and that's the same as root 9 times root 2. Well, root 9 is 3. So we get 4 lots of root 2 plus 3 lots of root 2, which is 7 root 2. Part B. Now we're asked to simplify this expression, and what we're going to have to do, as we've done before, is rationalise the denominator. In other words, get rid of that root 2 on the bottom, which we're going to do by multiplying the top and the bottom by the conjugate, which is going to be 3 minus root 2. However, notice that what we've got on the top here is what we've just looked at in part A. So if you hadn't noticed that, you'd still do it using the same method, but it would take longer and you'd be more prone to making mistakes. So in place of what's on the top, we can write 7 root 2 because we've already shown that in part A. And then we multiply the top and the bottom by 3 minus root 2. 3 minus root 2. Okay, now 7, remember it doesn't matter what order you times things in, so 7 root 2 times 3 is the same as 7 times 3 times root 2, which is 21 root 2. Minus, and then we've got 7 root 2 times root 2. Now obviously root 2 times root 2 is just going to go to 2. And on the bottom we've got 3 times 3, which is 9. Now we know the middle terms should cancel out, but I'll write them in. 3 root 2, and then we've got plus 3 root 2. So indeed those cancel, which is the whole point of why we have to multiply by the conjugate. And then we've got minus root 2 times root 2, which is just minus 2. So then we've got 21 root 2 minus, and root 2 times root 2 is just 2, so that's 7 times 2, which is 14. And on the bottom we've got 9 minus 2, which is 7. Okay, 7s into 21 go 3, so that's 3 root 2, and 7s into 14 go 2, so it's 3 root 2 minus 2. And there we've written it in the form they want. Our B is equal to 3 and our C is equal to minus 2.